I dare say there may be at least some of you that noticed I didn't actually put a video up this morning, and that's because I didn't actually get anything filmed, because I took this little buggy out during the week in order to get some footage and have a nice little go at it, first little test drive. And I didn't want to put a video up of just talking and looking at it like I have been for the past few weeks, because I didn't want you lot to get bored, which is why I didn't put a video up this morning. I thought it's best to have none than to have a boring one, but now I thought, you know what, I'm going to come and have a look at it to try and find out what the problem is. I'll tell you what the problem is in a minute, so I might as well film it, and you know, you lot can have a look. So basically I didn't think anything of it. I just went and bought some brand new batteries on the way, brand spanking new, bought them on the way, put them in the transmitter, and when I actually took it to work, have a little go at work. When I got there, when I had my break, you know, turned all the car on, went to turn my transmitter on. You are supposed to turn the transmitter on first, but since when do I do things how you're supposed to? Went to turn it on, nothing happened, and I didn't actually test it before, you know, I didn't think there'd be anything wrong with it. So obviously I couldn't do anything with it, I couldn't use it, I couldn't do nothing. I tried making sure I put the batteries in the right way, I tried moving the batteries around, I tried changing the batteries, putting them in different positions. Can't get this transmitter to work at all. It just appears to be completely dead for some reason. Don't know why that is yet. So, you know, I thought to myself, well, I didn't have a chance to do any more filming. I could, you know, that doesn't work yet. I haven't got anything else to film RC wise. That's why I didn't, you know, film anything and put a video up this morning. But it's going to be a late video today. I'm going to get this one uploaded on Sunday. It's going to be a late one. It's going to be a boring one. But basically all I'm going to do is take this transmitter apart to see if I can find, maybe there's a loose connection, a loose battery wire or something in there, because I had a look on the old internet and the only place I can find these is on Nitro, and you lot know how much I hate Nitro after what they did to me. But I can only find them on Nitro, and they sell the transmitter and the receiving gear together. They don't sell just the transmitter for some reason. So, and that's 50 quid. I don't really want to be spending 50 quid. So, you know, I'm going to try and get this one working. I usually manage to fix everything and anything, so hopefully I'll be able to get this one going. So I'm afraid this is what I'm going to do. I have actually put the batteries I bought were brand spanking new, but since I've been home I've put a set of these rechargeable Duracell ones in. Rechargeable ones. I've charged them up fully. They're proper ones, no cheap crap, because I thought, well, maybe the batteries that I bought brand spanking new out of the packet, maybe they were, I don't know, maybe they were dead, who knows. But no, still can't get it to work. So I'm gonna take the transmitter apart and try and work out why it ain't working. Right, so this is what I was hoping would be the problem. I was hoping that the connection, if we were ever going to focus, that the connection from the batteries, that red and black wire, would be broken. You know, one of the wires would have come off or something like that. But they seem to be on there, and the wires going up to this little circuit board appear to be on. We've got all the little circuitry here, little ports and things and bits and bobs. So I'm just going to have a little route around, I suppose, and hope that I can find a wire that's come off. Then all I'll have to do is just put the wire back on, and we'll be sort of well away, sort of thing. It's a little bit disappointing, I won't lie. Quite disappointing, because that means I've either got to spend 50 quid or, you know, not use it at all if I can't get this to go. But it should be something simple, I hope. Right, now that we've got a little bit more light on the situation, I hope. This is the little circuit board we got. We've got a couple of pots on there. If we're ever going to focus on this. This camera don't like the variation in lighting, I don't think. So we've got a couple of pots there and there. I'm not going to adjust those because it's obviously set for the 2.4 gigahertz. I don't want to be adjusting any of that crap. Everything appears to be okay. I've had a look around and I haven't seen any dried joints or anything like that. No loose connections. The battery connection is a little bit loose, but wiggling it around doesn't make any difference whatsoever. I'm wondering, this switch does feel a little bit saggy. I'm wondering if this switch has had it, but then again it shouldn't have done because it's a brand, well, it's not brand new, but it's a newish car and a newish transmitter, so that shouldn't be the problem. But I'm wondering if it is the switch that's had it. I'd rather just not have any of that crap. Why can't we go back to having crystals like what's on the Savage? Good old crystals, nothing to worry about, all hunky-dory and perfect. But no, we have to have all these chips and crap in there. But anyway, so I don't really know what the problem is, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna undo these screws at the back, take this little panel off. I mean, I can't make it any worse, can I? Because it doesn't work at all. There's not a bean of life in it. So I'm not going to make it any worse by taking it apart. That's the way I look at it. I can only repair it. I can only make it better at this point. So I'm going to take these screws off, have a look under there. If I've got a replacement switch, I might solder in a replacement switch to see if we can get it going with a new switch on it. Either way, I'm holding my hopes up high. I really am. Right, I've taken that little cover off from there. Now we can see clearly in here. I have had a look in my box of electrical parts and switches and other things. I've got plenty of switches, but none that are like this with the 3 terminals or anything like that. So I'm not going to be able to replace it. Well, I probably could replace it with another one, but I'm going to have to make it so that it would fit with this little cover on and all fit back in the case all hunky-dory. So I'm not going to be able to do that. Since I can't see anything else that's visibly wrong with it, nothing loose, nothing come off, nothing appears to be broken really, I might just order one of those switches, and they're only going to be a few pennies probably. I might just go and get a switch and solder a new switch on and see what happens, maybe, because it does seem a little bit, it works, but it just feels a little bit saggy, as if, you know, it's, if you listen to that, not really much there. It should make a bit of a sound. It don't really do much. So maybe the switch has had it. Don't know yet. I'm not really going to want to pay 50 quid for a new transmitter just to use that car right now, to tell you the truth. I'd rather spend 50 quid. Well, I don't have to spend 50 quid getting that going. All I need to do is get a battery pack to put in the thing, because the battery pack what I've got here, it doesn't work. It's had it, sat for too long, sitting for 7 years, didn't do it any good. So all I've got to do is spend a few pounds getting a battery pack, and that one will be up and running. Because this is becoming a bit of a joke, really. I haven't managed to do any RCing because everything breaks. Can I not make any RC gear that actually works nowadays? Right, it's all back together again. Didn't manage to get it working, but just to show you lot, because there will be some out there that will say maybe them little lights ain't working. I have tried it, but I'll show you. So we turn it, what should be on. Oh, it's already on. Look. So that should be on now. Then we put the little car on. Lovely job, but you can tell by the position that that's gone to straight away that it ain't on. But nothing there, my friends. Nothing at all. So that's that. It's dead as a door now. Dead as a door now. Dead as a door now. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Ah, turned itself off. I forget this 2.4 gigahertz stuff turns itself off after a while. Anyway, that's that, my friends. That's that. I think what I'll do is I'll just spend a few quid, get a battery for the Savage and use a Savage. I've had enough of trying to get things working that come from Nitro Tech. Right, I want you lot in the comments section down below, tell me all the troubles that you've had with RC. And I'll tell you what, even better, all the troubles you've had with RC stuff bought from Nitro Tech. Just tell me everything, all the trouble you've had with stuff particularly bought from Nitro Tech, particularly cheap RC cars, because these are cheap. Don't care who that offends in any way, because these are cheap cars when you compare to HPI, which are properly engineered, properly good, well made, compared to these, which are, you know, they do work and they are nice, but they are cheap. So tell me in the comment section below any trouble you've had with getting faulty cars, new cars, you know, because everything is faulty every now and again, and it's just, it's nice to know I'm not the only one. Sweet.